Hey everybody, what's up? Shayne here, welcome back. Today we're going to learn the song Strip My Mind by the Red Hot Chili Peppers off the album Stadium Arcadium. It's an excellent album, you should definitely check it out if you haven't. Anyway, let's tune up and get right to business. Well, this song really can be broken down into only three major parts. It has a verse, a pre-chorus, and a chorus, all of which just use some really standard open position chords that everyone should know. Let's check out the verse first, okay? The verse can basically be broken down into two 4-bar phrases, which we'll call A and B. Part 1 is A minor to E minor to F major 7, which is like an F major chord, only with the high E string ringing open, to C. Let's see what that sounds like. Of the verse is going to be four chords again, just 4 single hits. It's going to start with D minor to A minor to C to G. Let's see what that sounds like. Okay, let's put those two together and see what the whole verse is going to sound like, okay? Ready, and... Okay, that right there was one time through, and every time you come to the verse throughout the song, you're going to play it 3 times. You'll play that exact progression I just showed you 3 times for every verse, okay? Then we'll move into the pre-chorus, which is just F major 7 to a C to back to an F major 7, okay? And that's it. It's kind of in 3/4 time, I guess, and it feels a little funky. And he strums here, and it goes like this, okay? Ready. That was the phrase one time, and every time you come to the pre-chorus, you'll only play that phrase 1 time. Once you do that, you'll jump right into the chorus, which is A minor, G, F major 7, okay? And that right there will be one phrase, that will be the phrase 1 time, and for all the choruses, you'll play this phrase 3 times, except for the very last one where he plays it 4 as the outro, okay? Here we go. It sounds like this. Ready, and... Let that last one ring out when you come to the chorus, and you'll sound more like the recording, okay? Okay, the solo is going to be in the key of A minor. It's going to come in after the song's second chorus, and you'll be playing it over the main riff progression. If you're playing with a bass player, another guitar player, whatever, they should be playing that main riff, all right? Now, we're predominantly going to be using the A minor pentatonic box pattern number 1. I'm not going to spend a lot of time talking about this scale. You can find it a lot of places online, so just Google it or whatever. But anyway, I will run through it one time really quickly. Okay, we're going to be using a lot of bends in this solo to really give it some juice. Shanti loves to do some bends. We're actually going to start the solo. It's a D note bent a full step up to sound like an E note, okay? So we're going to start on the 7th fret of the G string, do a little raking right before. Get you a big bend and really hold it. Try to get some vibrato at the top, okay? And like I said, we're really going to focus on this box pattern number 1. So he's going to hit again and bring that bend down. Some hammer-ons there and bends again. bend up to 9, and then we're actually going to bend again up to 10 and release it all the way back down to 7 to end the first part of the solo. It sounds like this. Okay, now on the second part of the solo, we're still going to be using A minor pentatonic box pattern number 1, but what we're going to do is we're going to jump up an octave. So root note A is no longer, the start of the position is not on the 5th fret, but it's all the way up at the 17th fret. This is our A now. It's the same scale up here, the exact same way, it's just up an octave. And a lot of the licks for Shanti uses are going to be surprisingly similar. It's just when he jumps this octave, it really gives the solo some nice flavor and flair, which is excellent. It's going to start the exact same way, a D note, bent up a full step to an E note, okay? And there's going to be the same kind of bends, and we're going to use hammer-ons again and things like that. It's going to start with this. Then we're going to keep walking up the scale. We're going to use a pre-bend. We're going to bend it before we strike the string, and when we hit it, we're going to release. Now you'll remember this lick from the first part. And again, the second part of the solo ends the same way with a D, bend up to an E, re-bend up to an F, all the way back down to the D. Those are the basics for learning how to play the song Strip My Mind by the Red Hot Chili Peppers off the album Stadium Arcadium. As always, I truly hope you enjoyed the lesson and will come back to see more. Don't be afraid to ask questions if you have any either, okay? As always, I'm Shayne. We'll see you back here.